Welcome and acknowledge you to today's Sabassembler. And today I believe we have a really special unboxing. We have the XM Studios Rodimus Prime from their Transformers line statue. And just by the side, I'd say actually in Ethiopia today is Easter and in many other Christian Orthodox countries too. So I wish all of you out there and everyone participating, I wish you all a happy Easter too. So maybe we have, I think, only one person watching right now. So maybe let's just wait for a few moments until I can continue with the show. And you can see already next to me here, I have this beautiful red box for the Rodimus Prime from XM Studios. As usual, I have this unusual colored boxes for all their Transformers statues. You have the classical Transformers More Than Meets the Eye logo right here. And on this side, as you can see, we have just a picture of the portrait from Rodimus Prime of the statue. And all here, maybe I'll just move the camera a bit closer. And we have all his the stats and strength and everything else. Rodimus Prime, and well, he seems to be pretty strong, like except for speed and firepower. He's actually all the way up to 10. So let's just wait a few moments and I'll continue with the show then. But I can tell you in terms of size, this box isn't actually so big. I mean, I've had way larger boxes, but I can tell you this is a pretty heavy box for its size. I remember, for example, Apocalypse from XM Studios, that was a way bigger statue. But, I mean, a way bigger box, not statue. But here we have, a little bit smaller box, but I can tell you this is really heavy. You could probably need around 2 people to carry this box for you. I mean, by yourself, it's almost impossible to carry this thing, trust me. And I've been actually waiting since I've already pre-ordered this statue like last year, and I think it was around October when I pre-ordered it. And thanks again to Todd from Spec Fiction. That's where I ordered the statue, and finally the statue got here. And whoa, I can tell you, I'm really excited about the statue. I'm actually not a huge fan of the character, but I just love XM Studios Transformers line, and I just love all those statues. And just to get this other piece for my collection of the XM Studios Transformers statues, I was just so excited. And finally it's here. I believe the statue was already supposed to ship a bit earlier, but somehow took a little bit longer. But who cares? Finally it's here, and I just couldn't wait to unbox the statue. And wow. So, okay, well, guess we've waited long enough, so I don't want to make all you guys wait any longer. So I'll start. I've already, like you can see, I've already taken out the shipping box, and I just have the art box out just to save some time. So I'll start with the unboxing and get all the individual pieces out first. So I'll just have to maybe adjust the camera a little bit. So let's just get out the top part of the box off. So here you can see how the box looks like from the top. And you have Transformers, you have Rodimus Prime written on the bottom, Autobot, and let's just put this huge piece aside. Okay, as usual, we have this nice and sturdy XM Studios boxes. get the styrofoam cover off. Oof, wow. This seems like it comes with a lot of individual pieces. Maybe I'll just give you some idea of how it looks like. And you can see everything's covered. At first sight, doesn't seem like anything is damaged. There's a lot of packaging, I believe, with this statue. Okay, so I'll start with this. Here, a little bit larger pieces. I believe this should be one of his arms. And I believe this should be one of his left arms. And you can already see at first sight all the weathering, and I mean, just look at all these exhausts. I mean, these are, I have to believe these are actually, at least they're chromed, or they actually feel like metal. That's already beautiful. And the way they did the tires here, you can see all the texture, beautiful look. And the other side. I'll continue with the next arm, I believe. I believe this is the second switch out for the left arm. Looks very similar to the other one. I believe this one is more bent or angled. And I believe this is the right arm. Wow. Beautiful look again too. Ooh, this is the largest piece that comes with the statue. That's the main body with one arm. Wow. Ooh, holy crap, man. This is huge. Wow. Guys, just look at this. I mean, the colors on this. Honestly, when I compare the colors of this statue and the pictures, here the colors are, on the pictures, the red and orange colors, they look much brighter than reality. That's something that first I observed. And here they're much, much darker, in fact. And Skill Powers, thanks for joining in. And thanks a lot. And wow, this is actually pretty long. I mean, the legs are not so wide, but it's a pretty large piece, I can tell you that. So I'll put this aside here. So I think this is the right leg that has to be connected to the main body that we saw before, and this is pretty huge too. So this is the second side. Yeah, I just have to rearrange some pieces here. I believe here we come to the switch outs for the different arms. Here we have the one handgun for the right arm. Something that I believe that I observed here with this statue, and the packaging is pretty sturdy here, I can tell you that. Especially this plastic. Whoa. Oh no, don't tell me that. I believe. Seems like something's broken here. Oh no. Oh. Just fell out. Oh shit. Oh. Well, I believe I'll have to do something about that. Well, piece of one of the guns broke off, I believe. Oh man, that's really shit. Well, I guess I'll have to put that aside. Let's see if there are any other pieces. I mean, just fell out. Well, shit happens, and well, here we have the next handgun for Poly Hideout. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, shit happens. It's too bad. Yeah, that's really sad. But yeah, well, I guess I'll have to find a solution for that. What had just happened, and yeah, it's true. I mean, XM Studios does usually have the best packaging. I haven't really had any bad experiences until now, but no one's perfect. And Sunny Arts, thanks for joining in. Hey families, sorry late, no problem. Just got out of work. Can't wait to see Bad Boy. Sure, so can I. And Edwin Diaz. Yeah, sucks, but well, yeah, there's nothing we can do right now. So let's just enjoy it, make the best out of it for now. And here we have the portrait. Very nice, very nice portrait. I believe it does have some light up function, and with the batteries, I have the batteries, but we'll get to that later on. And we have another switch out for the left hand. Yeah, so I believe we've already unboxed all the larger parts of the first layer. And I think I'll get out the larger piece first and come back to the smaller ones later on. Harley Hideout, yeah, thanks for joining in. And yeah, let's see what we have here. And here I believe we have the wing of Rodimus right here. We have the spoiler wing, and let's just put in the side too. This layer we have a lot of huge pieces. I'll just show you that too. We have the base, and I believe we have the proximity piece of with the car right here. So I'll just continue there. I believe this here is one of the base pieces, one of these Cybertronic spikes like the RSO that come out of the base. Yes, I mean, it is just one box, but as I said before, it is a huge box, and it's not huge, but it's got some decent weight to it. It's pretty heavy for its size. I would call it more like a medium-large box. Here we have the second piece of the base. And here we have the next piece. And wow, we have the base here. Oof. And this is the base, actually. Honestly, compared to all the other Transformer bases from XM Studios, this one's actually fairly small. Like, I mean, it's not a small base, but compared to the other Transformer bases, this one's relatively small, actually. And I don't mind that, but it's got a lot of things going on, especially all the paint job on this. You can just take a look at that. We have the same, all the spikes just before, and these things that look like small grenades inside, but looks really solid. And I'll just put this one aside for now. And I believe everything else in this box now is just for the proximity piece. And so I'll get back to the proximity piece once we've assembled Rodimus himself. And so we'll just put this box aside for now. So just give me a moment. I'll put the base back up here. So, okay, so let's just make some space and okay. So let's come down here and I hope you can see the base right here next to me. And we have all these huge pieces of base, and I've tried to watch the assembly video from XM Studios already. Yeah, nice to see you, Rome. Thanks for joining in. Everything seems okay, except seems like one piece is broken, and well, that's a real shame. I'm a little bit disappointed about that. I didn't expect that. I mean, nobody does, but it can happen. So for the assembly, I believe we have to start with the smallest piece of the base, and that's this one where it comes with a magnet, and that one I believe should fit in here on the right side and fits in with no issues. Next should be the medium-sized one, or maybe it's the larger one. Sorry about that. And comes with these huge pegs right here, and that should fit in right here next to it. And no issue there too. So then we have the medium-sized one that I hope fits in right here. I hope, is everything clear? Can you see me, or should I come a little closer? Okay, so wow, the space is starting to look more and more dynamic. Look, with all these extra pieces right here, looking really nice. Starting to really like this, looking good. So next, I believe maybe we should come back to continuing with the unboxing with all the other smaller pieces. Yeah. Hey Astro, nice for joining in. And we have one of these silver pieces. I believe those fit in right here with these kind of grenade-looking pieces. And we should have more of these. And we have another one. I don't think they're color-coded. They should be the same everywhere. The next one. And seems like we have another guest. Hey, look who's there.
What's going on?
You in, bro?
Oh man, I'm over here like excited to see this Rodimus, man.
Man, I can tell you. Yeah, man, this thing's actually pretty cool, man. You got some huge pieces. Actually, the base isn't as big as I thought it would be.
Oh, okay.
But unfortunately, like one piece came broken, man.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, man, that was like a spear in my heart, man.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was, I think, the rifle, man, that came broken.
Oh, that sucks. And usually that doesn't happen with XM.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's what I said like before. I mean, XM is usually really reliable when it comes to shipping, man. But
yeah, I'm getting the same piece in I think mine's supposed to come mid-May. I'm not sure.
oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Man, I hope yours won't be damaged, man. Like mine.
Oh God, especially after that weight, you know. You know.
Yeah, man. The statue is really, the box is really heavy. I can tell you that.
Oh God.
It's not from size wise. It's not that big actually. It's just the weight, really.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. The weight is. I mean, I'm sure you're gonna need like 2 people to carry this thing. I can tell you that.
Was it one box or two boxes?
No, it's one box with 2
Okay.
layers, but it's for its size, it's pretty heavy. I can tell you that.
Oh boy.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Apocalypse was a bigger box, but
Mm-hmm.
this one is a little smaller, but it's pretty heavy.
Wow. You getting the Ghost Rider too, right?
Oh yeah, I mean that was a must, man. Trust me, I ordered the first day.
Yeah, me too. That's supposed to be
Yeah.
coming. I hope they don't come the same time together because, oh, you know.
Why is that? I mean, they should be. Why not?
Oh man, it's just it's when you have like multiple statues, you gotta unbox them. It's like work, you know. It's like man.
Oh man, I can't wait. I mean, Ghost Rider was for me one of my ultimate statues. I always wanted to have a Ghost Rider statue. Like if someone asked me, "What's your dream statue?" Ghost Rider was was one of those.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially like I think because I missed like the first Ghost Rider by a little bit,
Yeah.
but this one was a must for me.
Yeah, I missed the first one, like most people, and I just can't pay that amount of money on the aftermarket. I just can't do it.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy prices they're asking for it today.
Yeah, it's insane. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean we'll see, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean now they're starting with their like Fantastic Four line. I mean you saw the pictures of
Yeah.
of Galactus and so man.
Yeah.
I think Silver Surfer. I mean once they start Galactus, I'm sure XM is going to make a Silver Surfer too.
Yeah. I was just talking about that today with one of my friends. I'm like, well, the Galactus is a must-have for me. That's a
Yeah.
definitely must-have.
For me
I have
too.
the Daniel Bell Silver Surfer, but we'll see what XM's going to do with their Surfer. You know.
Yeah, Silver Surfer is for me one of those another one of those ultimate
Mhm.
statues I gotta have, and I still didn't get one. So I'm just hoping XM is gonna make one
You know they
awesome Silver Surfer.
You know they will. You know they
I'm
will.
sure. Just hope I won't be disappointed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you check out the showcase yesterday?
From Prime One, yeah,
Yeah,
I saw those.
yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of these anime pieces, and they showed on those.
yeah. They did.
I mean, I'm not a huge anime collector, I'll be honest, but
Yeah, they had a lot of some good
yeah, there are
pieces.
some decent statues there.
Mhm.
But I mean, there are a lot of those were like new rabbit holes for me. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
hoping not to
exactly,
fall in.
exactly. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I just continued the unboxing. So
All right.
there are a lot of like small pieces for this statue, in fact. So another one is that you got this tiny like
Mm.
kind of pieces. I believe they fit into some parts here on the on these spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Just just trying to figure out on which one.
Mm.
I don't understand why they did that, but I mean they could have just left those on.
Yeah, you guys are brave. Like you guys like doing these live unboxing. It's too much. you
Yeah,
know.
and trust me, I mean I had to overcome that too for a while.
Mm.
Yeah, I think this is not the one. But I don't know. I'll just leave it here for now, and I'm sure we'll find it later on. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I believe this piece is just for the proximity piece, and
Mm-hmm. I really can't wait for this one to come. I really can't.
yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. So couldn't I. And we have another one of these small parts that fits into.
Mm-hmm.
I just it's in this. I don't know. Is this like a grenade or something? That's what it looks like to me. Like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Now, have you seen the Imaginarium Transformers?
Yeah, I have. They look a lot like. The reason I didn't go with that, and they look a lot like the cartoon figures.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and they look great, but I mean, I like this kind of modernized touch of XM Studios.
Yeah, I agree. You know,
But I mean, there are people who like that this classical or kind of retro look.
mm-hmm.
I mean, the reason I went with the XM one is just simply they have this kind of they still have the classical look, but at the same time, it's like kind of modernized.
Yeah, man, they just took that. I regret not getting that Grimlock, but well,
Yo,
who
you didn't
knows?
get that?
No, man, it's just that I didn't know where I was gonna put that thing, and yeah,
I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
yeah, it's like I have I'm starting to have a lot of 1/3 scale statues. Like these things are the space eaters,
Yeah. I mean, the Grimlock is just like a beast. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I remember. I mean, I did a live unboxing for that one, and whew, man, that thing was just
But I'm just happy. I had to get a piece of this line. I mean, I got the Bumblebee, and I'm satisfied.
Nice.
And
yeah, I'm sure I can imagine. It's a really nice piece.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bumblebee. I mean, I think the Bumblebee is a great piece. I think the only issue with the Bumblebee is simply he's a small character, and when you see him next to the other ones, he doesn't really come out. He kind of disappears.
Yeah, but you know what I like about it is because he is the smallest one out of all of them, so that's what I like about it.
Yes, no, I'm just saying is like for people who don't know too much about the character.
Yeah.
He would be kind of disappointing maybe like when they see him when he's next to like an Optimus Prime or Megatron, for example. He seems maybe like a disappointing statue simply because it's a tiny statue compared to the other ones.
How do you feel about that the sound wave? Because I've been hearing it's underscaled.
Is he? I don't think so. I think he's great. It's a great statue.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I don't think in the first place he's not a huge character either. I mean,
well, you followed the like, did you grow up on the G1 Transformers? Because like,
I'll be honest. Like, I'm more of kind of '90s child, and I think Transformers is like a little bit older than that. It's more from the '80s. So I didn't really grow up too much like watching Transformers. I just got to know more about that later on. Like so.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, that's
I don't know. What about you? Like.
Oh, I grew up on it, so I'm crazy about Transformers.
Oh, yeah. No, I mean, I started watching it later on. Like, I kind of when I was a little bit older, like I grew up more watching Batman and X-Men and Spider-Man, things like that.
Yeah.
And I think I found the place. This tiny place that goes down, like right here at the bottom.
Okay.
Of the spikes and just fits in.
Oh, right nice, here. Dope. Part of the spikes. Okay.
Yeah, on the spikes.
Is this supposed to be like a Cybertronian kind of like base?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, damn, that base is dope though. I mean, it's small, but it's dope.
No, I mean that's what I said. Like, it's not a huge base when you compare him to all the other statues from before. I mean, for the size of the statue, I mean, this is it's pretty beautiful. Small statue, but it's really nice. I love the colors. I said before, like these colors on the pictures, they seem much brighter on the pictures, but when you see the statue in person, they're actually much darker. Like when I compare them, when you see them in person.
Now, like do you guys get your statues faster than the States?
I don't think so. I ordered it from Spec Fiction, so
yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I thought, like it was supposed to come earlier. Like told me, but I don't know. Like maybe there was some issue or so, and it came a bit later, like almost a month later.
Oh yeah, he told me for that there was the Express and Economy. The Express was just like, look, man, you got to be crazy. I'm not paying for another statue. I'd rather wait. You know,
I actually paid for Express, but I mean, it was everything, but it was not Express delivery.
No. Yeah, man. I said, nah, I'll wait. I cannot pay additional $1,000. Like, that's crazy, you know.
I mean, I didn't pay. I mean, the shipping wasn't like crazily expensive. I mean, I've paid more for the shipping before, but for other statues. I mean, it wasn't little, but I think I paid it was like 400 euros around that for the shipping.
Yeah, but you know the euro is more than $1, so
Yeah, it's not much. I mean, the difference isn't too big. I can tell you that.
yeah, but
At the moment, like I think the I think the rate isn't like so. It's almost the same. Like it isn't too big the difference. Yeah, Dennis, nice to join. Nice to see you in. Hi Saba. Hi H. Sorry I didn't make it. No problem. I heard like you have to bring your daughter to her birthday party. Don't worry, man. Family comes first.
yeah.
And so let's continue with some of the other pieces. I believe we're done with the base pieces.
Yeah.
So I believe the next part would be the main body of Rodimus. I mean, we have him right here.
Woo.
Oh man, this guy's just gigantic, man.
Woo.
And we have the right leg. I believe you have to connect these two pieces beforehand. And I believe you just have to kind of fit this dude in here. And
for me, this is like, oh man, this is like the ultimate nostalgia, man. God.
I mean the peg goes in the left leg, and you kind of have to fit these two in at the same time, and
nice.
That went in pretty nicely, actually. I mean, I remember there was something similar with the Grimlock. We had to fit in the two different legs.
I gotta watch your video on that Grimlock. See,
oh man, the Grimlock legs were just gigantic, man. Like, holy shit!
yeah.
Whoa, man! Whoa, I just got to adjust the camera, man. This
do you have the car?
Yeah, but I'll get back to the proximity piece later. And I just
cool.
wanted to assemble the statue because they were just getting too many pieces lying around here all over the place. So and I believe next piece here. I believe this is also another piece of the proximity piece here. Man, there are quite a few of these tiny pieces actually here. And here we have this small red piece that fits in just right over his red leg with a magnet, just kind of to cover up right here. Yeah. I was surprised when there are actually so many of these small pieces actually running around here. Oh man. Here we have what's called the Matrix of Leadership. Is that what it is? Yeah.
Damn, yo, that. I love it.
Hey, nice to have him. Rome, bring back those memories, transform the movies.
Yeah, Rome know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh man, trust me. Yeah, I mean, I remember watching those old shows. I mean, all those old shows.
Yeah.
And we have someone else joining in. Hi, Sonic. Hey, Chris. Nice to join
in. What's going on, man?
Yeah. What's up? Nice to meet you.
Same, brother. Same.
And I believe. Hey, nice to meet you. See you the first time. And how you doing? Everything okay?
Everything's good, man. I just want to say I'm a new collector, man. I've only been collecting for about 6 months. And I've been watching you guys on YouTube, man. H-Stats, nice to meet you, brother.
What's up, boss?
And it's an honor, man. I consider it an honor, man. Thank you for the invite.
It's an honor for me, bro, man.
Welcome nice. to
Welcome to the
the
club,
addiction.
Hey, man, it's been 6 months, bro, and I'm already up to 24 statues, man. So
Holy shit!
my wife is ready to kill me, brother.
Man,
Yeah, man.
forget your family from now on, guy. Man, you got no more. Your family's your collection from now on.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of scared to jump in because I was born in the 80s, so I grew up with Thundercats. I grew up with G.I. Joes.
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
But Transformers, I really don't remember too much, man. Honestly. So
trust me, the memories will come back now, man.
Yeah. This line is sick. This line is, man. You know what they did with this line. They took it to another level. We was watching the Prime One Showcase, and I was saying, you know, when they were showing the movie, the Michael Bay Transformers, you know, I was saying if they had took what XM did and put it in those movies, the G1 fans would have went crazy, you know, because it's so modernized. You know, it's just, man. You know.
I think, I mean, I don't know. I think the Michael Bay movies are great. I mean, they're really nice, but I mean, of course, they added some to make it more like Hollywood-like. They added some adjustments in the colors and the look of the characters. The only thing I don't like about the Michael Bay movies is the way they did the evil guys? What, I mean, I forgot the name. What's
Megatron?
Megatron? Like the Megatron and all the other. I mean, not the Autobots. What's the other ones? Come on, I just got a blackout.
Decepticons?
The Decepticons, that's it, man. Because they gave all the Decepticons that silver gray look.
Yeah.
Unlike the cartoons, they also have their own colors. That's, I think, the only issue with the.
You know, the funny thing about it is when the generations had this debate, because you know, I was working at a company, and the G1 fans, the old people like myself, we had this conversation, like why we had to learn to appreciate the Michael Bay concept Transformers, because I don't want to get deep. You know, it's Sunday. I don't want to get spiritual, but it's like when we was watching the G1 Transformers growing up. Now you're a 5-year-old. When Optimus transformed, the physics of that trailer just disappearing didn't make. If you watching it now, like, well, where's the trailer going? See what I'm saying? So what Michael Bay did, he tried to modernize it. Like if these celestial beings came to Earth, they would have to adapt to our technology. You know, that's why you know it looks so different from, you know, the G1 Transformers. You know,
I think my only problem with the Michael Bay movies was I could not tell what the hell was going on, man.
Yeah,
it was like a whole bunch of crap going on at the same time. Yeah, so I think if the way I slowed it down a little bit to see the battles a lot clearer, I think it would have been a little.
Yeah, I think that's typical Michael Bay. I mean, he loves all those dynamic action scenes. And
Michael Bay.
That's typical. That's typical for Michael Bay.
Action. He just puts you in there. You like, yo, what's going? What? You know. You know. Yeah, but it's cool though, man. You know.
Yeah, I think I'm enrolled this one, man. I like the first one, and I think they started declining, second one, third, and by the time I got to Wahlberg, it was like I was done.
Yeah, but you heard about what Wahlberg did with Shia LaBeouf. He actually took that role. He had a conversation with Michael Bay. It was over. Like, yo, you ain't gonna bring my man Shia back? Like, come on, man. You know.
I think that's when he was wilding out, going crazy, right?
Yeah.
He was the first. What's the Flash guy? Ezra Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the first version of him. Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, but actually, I mean, I think the Michael Bay movies, I mean, they're not all great, but there's some I don't like so much. But like, I wouldn't say like they would all like they're declining. Like the first one's the best or so, but I think the first 3 or so with Shia LaBeouf, they were pretty cool. Actually, they're pretty solid.
Yeah, what's up?
I think the best is it number 2 or number 3. I think it's number 2. Which one? With the Devastator, that one's like pretty solid.
Well, that one, you see, like I said, you know, with that Devastator,
I mean, they made the Devastator look totally different. That's from the original.
It was totally different.
Yeah, I mean, they could have done it differently, but it still looked pretty awesome, though. I mean, from a visual, from a cinematic point of view, I think they made it look pretty awesome. Like, especially that scene when we have all those Constructicons coming together. I think that looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was dope. It was pretty dope.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just continue with the.
Real quick, statue wise, what you prefer, the Bay Transformers or the original?
The original, like I love that. We were talking about that. Like you have these XM's Transformers, and you have those statues from Imaginarium Arts. Those Imaginarium Arts Transformer statues, they really look like out of the original 80s cartoons. And that's the difference to the XM ones is you have this, you still get the classical, the retro kind of Transformers look, but a little slightly modernized.
Okay.
And that's why I like the XM Studios ones. So you still, they don't look like the Michael Bay movies at all. I mean, you still get that classical feel, but with some slight modern modifications.
Gotcha. Well, I was watching the Prime One showcase yesterday, right? And since I'm new to statue collecting, I'm not really too sure, but Prime One does Transformers also, right?
Yeah.
And this one is XM.
Yeah, that's right.
So, what's the difference between the two? One is G1, the other one is Bay Formers.
Yeah.
I think Prime One only does the Michael Bay Transformers.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so what XM did, they took the G1 series and they just modernized it a little bit. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna show you what I mean. I'll be right back. Go ahead, do your thing, Saber.
Okay, so I don't know. Until HA is back, let's just continue with the assembly. So we'll start with like this left arm, and that one just fits in right here with a huge peg and another huge peg, and you get these other small pieces that just fit right into.
All right, so you like this. This is like the G1 hot rod, and then he later became Rodimus, and this is the concept that and this is a Takara masterpiece, Transformer, Hasbro, whatever. And what XM did, they just took this bad boy that's based off the 80s cartoon G1 series and just modernized it.
Maybe we just kind of hold these next to each other.
Yeah, I mean, look at the details they put on this. Like this is what an advanced robot will look like,
Maybe I can assemble it first and we'll get back to that later on so you get the full look of it.
Yeah,
because I think that will make it easier to look at it, and then so we can see him fully assembled and we can compare him with that later on.
There's 1/3, correct?
No, will they call it 10th scale? I mean, if you had the next Transformers 3rd scale, that would be huge.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, I guess you can call this 3rd or size-wise 3rd or quarter scale for Transformers, but
I think it was a quarter scale. I'll say quarter scale.
Yeah, okay. I mean, officially they call it 10th scale on XM Studios website, but
Gotcha.
Yeah, so and here we have the right arm, and we have another huge peg, and
Rome. I'm in the. Sorry, boss. I'm just answering my man Rome down there. Yeah, I'm on the Facebook page. On the. I just joined the Batman Collectors.
It's great
group. So you should see me on there. I usually post on there. That's where I met my man here. I saw he posted up about the having the epilepsy, and I told him.
That's how we got to know each other, man.
Yeah. I told him I had the same condition when I was younger. Yeah. So does my son. So I told him to hang in there, man.
Yeah, it started with me like when I was 12 years old, and I wasn't actually born with it. But I mean, the weird thing is like nobody in my family ever had that, but epilepsy.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Some people may not know what it is, but it's like kind of illness, like kind of neurological illness, and you get these seizures all the time, or sometimes. Yeah. But I mean, you learn how to live with it. So
Yeah. I was born with it, and haven't had one since I was 13. Thank God. When I started, you know what I mean. So that helps out a lot, man. Just in case.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for you it's more difficult, I guess. I mean, you were born with it, but me, it just started when I was like later on. But and problems like doctors still don't really know what the origin for it was. So
Gotcha.
My daughter is curious. Okay, say hi and go.
Hi.
All right, say bye bye.
Hey.
Hi. Put her back in. Come on, don't
Come,
hide her.
Faith.
Come here, just
Cute.
Come, Faith.
Faith is
like,
her name.
what are you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm Mickey.
Now my son. Of course, he's like, "What are you doing?" Okay, say hi, Bubs.
Hey, bro.
The whole family.
What's your name?
That's Chris. He said, "What's your name? Tell me your name."
Christopher.
Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, man,
nice
my name's Christopher too, bro.
Yeah.
They were like, "What are you doing?"
I mean, I don't blame them. So. I don't.
Yeah.
So we have the right-hand gun. That should just fit in right here. And for the left hand, for this one, I believe it should be this larger handgun. Whoa, man. Just got to figure out which way to put this in, right?
Yeah, usually I use a flashlight to see the hole.
These are like smaller pieces. Maybe I'll just take this piece out and maybe it's easier that way. Yeah.
You're a brave man doing this live, man. When I unbox my statues, man,
I know. I told him, I'm like,
trust me, I wouldn't do this with every statue, man. They're
so heavy.
Yeah.
I know what that is.
So sometime last week, right? I was up around 4 a.m, right? And I checked the Batman statue collector group, and I see that the Joker, the one I got back here, was available on Sideshow. So I jumped on it, ordered it, and I got it this week.
Nice.
And,
which one? The new one on the throne, or
the Libra Mijo?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Yeah. So when I got it, bro, I'm telling you, it took me like 2 hours to unbox it. Because I was so scared, because that was one of the biggest pieces I ever got. These two right here. So, each one took me like 2 hours to unbox, right? So I was like, I can't break this one.
Oh wow, you got to watch videos, because I have that one, and I did a review on that one, the Libra Mijo, and sometimes I just watch videos to put it together, because it takes a lot of time, like especially these pieces, you don't want to mess them up. Spend all that money, you got to be careful.
That's smart. Usually other companies release their own videos, right? Like
yeah, definitely Prime 1, XM, definitely.
Gotcha.
I think Prime 1 just started with that recently. Like they didn't do that at the beginning, I believe.
Yeah, before they, what was the worst setup I ever had to do from Prime 1 was that big game Jungle Predator with the vegetation. Damn,
that looks crazy. Yeah,
man. I just gave up, but I just put it plants wherever. Like, okay, it looks good, whatever. Yeah.
How long did that take you?
You see, when you do a review, it looks like minutes. Realistically, 3.5 hours. I mean, you just stop recording. Like, okay, damn it. You cussing, you sweating. You see how a Saber's sweating.
Yeah, true. I am sweating.
And I have the kids too. Sometimes they want to help out. I'm like,
no, my kids
don't
come near my statue.
I wouldn't trust. I don't even trust myself. I don't even trust.
Yeah, I know. Don't come near my statue.
Yeah, you could look, but don't touch, right?
Yep. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot.
Oh, man, we got that huge wing, man. That thing's just. I mean, got my hand here, man. This thing's just
nice.
Huge. And I believe you just have this huge magnet. I mean, what's a key, and that just fits in right in the back. Wow, looks pretty awesome. Ooh, this guy is just getting really big. Right?
Nice.
And here we have the portrait.
Woo.
And
I can't wait to that.
It does have light up function, so I did.
Oh, you ordered this too, stats?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I did prepare the batteries for this. So
yeah, what kind of batteries they use? The LR44?
Yeah, I think these are the classical. It's LR41, 44. I think it's the same with every transformer.
Yeah.
Oops. Oh man, that was lucky, man.
Sweet.
So just fit these in.
This is the next statue you got coming in, stats?
Yeah.
Nice. Doing a review also?
Yeah, man. I don't like doing the live ones because it's just
nerve-wracking, right?
Yeah. I'll show you. I like showing you the Disney World version, you know. And you be like, oh, that looks so easy. Like, yeah, okay. Wait till you get this.
So I believe there is a light up function for the how do you call it? For the matrix of leadership.
Oh, the matrix lights up?
It lights up.
What?
And you have all these different colors, like kind of. It's not just one color. I didn't see that. I realized that before. Wow. You have the colors changing all the time.
Nice. Ooh, yeah.
I'm not sure. Nice. Wow, so really nice actually.
That's iconic. That is iconic.
And I don't think I'm not sure about the batteries because it just lights up.
That's iconic.
Yeah, I mean
that's so dope.
Nice. Yeah, let's just fit in. I believe the final piece. It's the portrait.
A quick noob question, man. Do the light up statues, do the LEDs run out eventually on statues? Because I'd be scared to get light up statues. I'm thinking
not
different.
Really. Yeah, not really.
It depends whether you have batteries or not. Like sometimes, like on this one here, I see now. I'm not quite sure where the batteries go in on this one because I think it's already included. I can't imagine this would go on forever, to be honest with you, but because there was just this small piece of kind of plastic you had to pull out.
And to release the battery in there?
Yeah, it started to light up. I'm not sure. I mean, I can't imagine this is going to light up forever. And
can you turn it off?
That's what I was trying to figure out now because I don't see any on-off button in this one.
Yeah, you got to be able to turn it off. Maybe it's something you click.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just trying to figure that out.
Yeah, because usually with light up statues, I mean, I only have the ones that I have that light up. I only light them up when I'm sitting in the living room just to get a. And then
I remember for example, the Optimus Prime for its chest plate, for its chest light up, you had to kind of press the the lighting up part.
Double tap.
But this doesn't have that. But
it's probably somewhere.
I'm not sure if and where this would turn off, but let's leave it on for now. But yeah, so I believe we have the first already, the first setup for Rodimus right here.
Yeah.
So
looking good.
This looks pretty awesome. I'll try to adjust the camera so we get a larger, nicer look, and just give it a 360. And he is pretty huge, but I was surprised. It doesn't take up so much space in terms of depth or width. It's a pretty tall statue, but not in terms of width or depth. I mean, you can see him, and looks really nice. I'm not disappointed. As I said, he's not among my favorite, kind of honestly, this Transformers characters. But now when I see it in person, it's pretty impressive. I really love it.
Yeah. How many in this line do you have? How many Transformers?
I have all of them except for the the Nemesis Prime. I just thought, like, I mean, technically it's the same as Optimus Prime, and I already have the Optimus, so I thought to myself, I can pass on that. So, and honestly, the statue, I wasn't like too keen. I was a little bit disappointed about that statue. It wasn't like the pose and everything for the Nemesis Prime. I thought was a little bit boring, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you feel about it? Did you Did you get the Nemesis?
You talking to me or?
Yeah.
No, with me, I wouldn't get the Nemesis because it's too similar to and like you see, my style of collecting, I like diversity. So, like my Optimus is the PCS version Optimus, the one that looks like it's straight out of the '80s cartoon.
Yeah.
And then to complement that, I got the XM Bumblebee, and then I got this Rodimus coming. You know, because this Rodimus was like it's a signature to that whole line. I would have got that Grimlock, but I just at that time I was like, I don't know where I'm gonna put it.
You fucked up on that one. I'll tell you.
I know I did. Trust me. That well, you know what? I got a mentor that tells me like, look, you missed out on this, but there's gonna be something that's gonna knock that out. I don't know how they're gonna do that, but we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see if they can knock that out. I don't think they can do it. But we'll
I don't
see.
know. I don't know. I couldn't imagine how you could knock out that Grimlock, but
you see, okay,
nothing's impossible in this world. Nothing's impossible. So.
Right. It's kind of like I was telling people, there's Kratos in the back. I had that like for a long time, and then Prime One gave us this one.
So which one? Okay.
So
I'm a Warlord.
Kratos.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I mean, this is a long period of waiting. You see what I'm saying? To get what So the stuff that's out now is just it's amazing. It's crazy.
Yeah. We got Cash in the house. Great stream. Congrats, statue. Thanks, Saba. I mean, thanks, Cash. And we have. It's not too late, H. If you really love it, eventually you'll find it. So I guess he's talking about the Grimlock, and I think he's right. I think you're right, Polly. And if you really love something, it's never too late. It's true.
Yeah.
And you were talking about the differences, the comparison, like about the statue from Hot Rod you had there, and I think that would be a nice way to compare these. Like, let's see if I can.
Well, you see, this one, this is Hot Rod, but we can still use it though. This is Hot Rod, and now this is him at Rodimus. When he becomes Rodimus Prime. But you see the whole wingspan in the back.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, so I like what they went with that. The colors are there.
Colors are nice.
Here, you still have like those.
Yeah.
You still find the colors here.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like modernized, like to make them more like how should I say real?
Yeah, very modernized.
It's a little bit realistic, and it looks pretty cool, and that's why I love this XM one.
That's dope. So when that comes, I'm gonna have this bad boy right next to him.
Yeah, I'm sure that's gonna look great.
Yeah.
So I don't know where you guys live, but when you order XM, what company you guys use in terms of like the cheaper shipping options?
Actually, I live in Germany.
Okay.
And there are retailers, like official retailers from XM here in Germany, and depending on which statues, if they're licensed here in Europe or in Germany, I can order these from the retailer here. But statues like, for example, Transformers, officially they're not licensed here in Europe. So I ordered them from Spec Fiction.
Gotcha. Yeah, because I'm in New York City. So,
okay.
Yeah, I go through, I just ordered my first statue through Spec recently. So I guess.
Yeah, that's who you go to.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's the go-to.
And I'm starting to find out other distributors as well. I've been other contact creators have mentioned other companies that you can order from, and they get their product faster. But
from XM?
What was that?
You mean XM statues or?
Yeah, XM statues. So I don't have any experience with those distributors, but so far, Spec Fiction has been excellent delivering. Just at their shipping costs, like God damn,
Crazy.
Yeah, man, it's like
it's not cheap. It's not cheap.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
Yeah, it is.
So where you located, Stats, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm in New York.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's what's up. Yeah. All right.
So maybe we want to just change the switch outs for the statue. And I believe for the right hand, we just have this. You only have to change the rifle. Unfortunately, that's the piece that came broken. We have this small piece of the rifle, man, that just kind of fell out of the plastic bag there. And I was very disappointed, man.
That's a nice piece. You gonna send that back, or like how you gonna?
I don't know. I'll see. Like, I have to contact Todd, I guess, about this. And Spec Fiction, and well, technically this should go inside here.
Yeah, I just went through that recently, man. Received 2 statues the same day, both broken, man.
Oh man, that really sucks, man.
Where they come from?
Sideshow. I ordered Silver Surfer, right? The base was the surfboard was broke in half.
Oh, really?
In half. Yeah. And the Lobo.
Okay.
The cat, I think the one that with the guitar.
Yeah.
The straps on his legs were broken, and the cigar in his mouth was broken. So the same day. I don't know if it was. I blame UPS, man. They probably was playing football, soccer.
Yeah. Sometimes the carriers they play dirty. They just throw your shit down the steps or whatever.
Yeah.
That's very true. Like, I mean, I'll be honest. Like, Sideshow's packaging isn't the best.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
On the other hand, but you're right about that. The like FedEx or UPS or DHL, they really they don't care about the boxes. Like, they will just throw these around. Like, I made this video once about the XM Batgirl I got, and I think it went through customs, and everything was broken inside. Like, they literally they opened it up, and every single piece they just like threw it back in, and everything was like kind of was just broken. I made a video about that. I mean, you can see it. Like, I called it like Statue Lives Matter, but but trust me, everything was just like totally messed up.
But I give it up to Sideshow though, man. They took care of me right away, no questions asked.
Yeah, okay. They'll take care of you.
Customer service was great. I was worried at first.
As you advance in the statue collection, you'll start knowing the companies that do dirty shit. XM, I've never received a XM statue that broken, never. I've seen when my Namor came, I saw the guy. He asked me, "Can I help him bring it in?" And he dropped the box right in front of me. I'm like, "What are you doing?"
Oh man.
Yeah, true. I mean, I've dropped the box myself too, and
he dropped it. But if you look at XM, I remember I was watching something with Ben, and he was showing how they test out their packaging. They actually drop the boxes on the floor as a test to see how the statue is gonna survive it. But
I got my first XM statue from Spec probably 2 weeks ago, and I was shocked, man. The box was sturdy,
like flawless.
Yeah.
And what statue was that, man?
Joker Orochi.
Oh yeah,
Joker
okay.
Orochi.
I got that thing.
Yeah, I'm a big Joker fan, man. So
I mean,
mostly
like,
pick up anything Joker.
Yeah, there are a lot of these. I mean, some statues, they really look fragile when you hold them in your hands, especially when the Joker, the hair pieces, like they look really fragile. But nothing happens like usually with.
Compared to the Sideshow boxes, man, I wasn't worried because it was like a tank, bro. Yeah.
So, I mean, let's just use the next switch out. I'll just show it with. You have that thing, and you think it has this tiny peg. I don't know if you can see it, like connected at the bottom of it. That fits into, I don't know, the hand. There's like one tiny hole, and I'm just trying to figure out which direction to put this in. I believe that's the right way to go in.
One thing I did notice when it comes to statues, some statues like the magnets are not strong. I feel like some of the pieces would like just fall off by itself sometimes.
Yeah, it does happen on some statues. That's true.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that can be different from statue to statue. I think even on XM you find that sometimes.
Yeah, you'll find flaws on statues,
Yeah.
But I think it's the details, all those high details that you look at, like it's just crazy.
I think
I know you guys are like, ha, noob. Look at this new guy over here.
No.
Yeah.
We just say we just say welcome to the sickness. That's it.
I appreciate you guys.
We all started like you, so I mean, I hadn't.
Yeah, man.
No, not at all.
I need to slow down. I
feel like home. Feel just like home.
Every statue collector you talk to, you'll find a lot you have in common with us. It's like it's the same. Like you just like, damn, this is crazy. You know.
What was the first statue you guys got? You guys don't mind me asking, like the one that started the sickness.
For me, it was the OG sideshow. Was Harley Quinn. That was my first statue, and I remember still. I mean, my mom was still alive then, and she said she was totally against me getting that thing. And she said, "I just said only that statue, and I'll stop." That was it. Then I got that extra sideshow piece and that Harley Quinn. Oh man, that was it, guys. And I just fell into that rabbit hole, and now I just have I don't know, too many statues and too little space.
Yeah. For me, it was like I started with figurines, and then like everybody, I just discovered sideshow. But the first one that I think I got was I always forget the name of the company. It's Lion-O, and I bought that at Comic-Con right here in New York.
Okay.
It's crazy. Yeah, the same thing I said. I'm gonna get one statue. That's it.
Yeah, everyone says that.
One.
Everybody says that.
Yeah. 6 months ago, I didn't even know what sideshow was. Honestly.
Yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
It's like so that was just like the Matrix
That's dope.
Switch out, and we have I don't know half the rifle. What was that like? We just have should be going in here, but we'll see. But I think this statue is like, I mean, you have to kind of display him from an angle. I think like just like from the front because of the way he's looking.
That's nice.
You have to display him this way, I guess. So, I almost forgot. Actually, we still have the proximity piece for this statue, right?
Yeah, let's look at that bad boy.
Oh man. So, I mean, I guess we have the main Rodimus frame already assembled, and I'm definitely not disappointed. I just love this guy. So, this box we still have, I believe, the side mirrors for the rifle. I don't know what's the rifle I said for the car.
Have you guys received anything broken from spec?
Nah, never. Never. Knock on wood.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I did. So, I mean, we have these pieces for the base of the.
Yeah.
I mean, all these transformer pieces, they come with this extra base for their proximity pieces. I think this one comes with 5 of these. That's one thing I love about like XM, for example. These proximity pieces like Prime One or Imaginary Mars, they don't do that. They would sell these separately, I guess, for the proximity transformers. And XM gives you these, like, I'm sure they calculated that already in the price, but at least they give you these. Technically, you get 2 statues, well, for the price of 1 when you buy these transformer pieces from XM Studios. And so,
What does this line usually run for?
I mean, it varies. I mean, with this, I think with this price was reasonable. I think this one was retail for $9.49. I think.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all.
I would think it was over a G. You know.
No.
Okay.
That's why I hopped on this quick because I think the most expensive one was the look at that. The Grimlock.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's a damn. And that's what made me pick this up. You know.
Yeah.
That was like a
sport car, and
that's like a big update to the
totally looks different from the side. I mean, from the side it's much more sporty. I mean, it looks almost like a Lambo, man.
Yeah. That's a big update to the G1 car.
So first, I guess we have to arrange these pieces for the base. Let's just see if I can get enough space for that. Well, I think we have to do some assembling for the car too.
Yeah.
If you have that wing, and that just like fits in on the top, so yeah, that nice look. And I'll just adjust the camera so you can see it. Oh, I totally forgot. Like, in fact, we have these pieces from before. They fit here on the bottom. And the second one fits on the other side. They just going with a magnet, so I don't know. They're like, I believe there's something like bumpers or like spoilers. So, and next we have the.
Oh, you man, you're doing a great job unboxing, bro.
Yeah,
you watch a video before this?
It's me. I watched the assembly video like 1,000 times.
Okay. You seem to know where everything goes.
I hope so. Oh, I should. I mean, you have these tiny side mirrors with these tiny things, and they just fit in right in the side here.
Cool.
I mean, I always hope like that XM would come back with those, what's it called? I mean, with those handbooks like that explains how to put the statue together. And they used to do that. And you were talking about the batteries, and I just saw here, I think in case the battery like dies on you for the Matrix, I think they gave you an extra one of these pieces that lights up. So in case the battery dies on you for the Matrix,
replace it.
Yeah, you just have to take out this small piece and it lights up again.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know they gave you that, but it's a nice extra at least. So I don't know, I'll give you like just maybe a short close up on the proximity piece.
Nice.
You have kind of modernized hot rod sport car. I believe in the movies, like in Michael Bay movies, it was a Lamborghini he was driving.
I don't think Hot Rod was in the Michael Bay movie.
Oh, he was in the. Is it The Last Night, the one with Anthony Hopkins?
Hot Rod was in it. He was.
Yeah, he was.
Oh.
I think that was the movie that
he has that. He has that kind of French accent, I believe, in the movie.
Oh, I didn't know that.
If I'm wrong, like, please do correct me if anyone watching, but
that was the second Wahlberg one, right?
Yeah, it's the one where that plays in England, and I think is it called The Last Night or something like that?
Yeah, they had the King Arthur and all that.
Yeah, exactly. It's with Anthony Hopkins and
yeah,
it is with Michael Bay and
Yeah, the last night. Yeah, he was in that. You're right. Well, I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, he's that like he has that kind of French accent like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I don't know. I really love this proximity piece. Like this is, I think that just puts the XM like on another level. I mean,
Yeah, it does.
I think this is one of the most
Yeah, that's
awesome
nice, man.
proximity transformer pieces they ever gave you. The
Mm-hmm.
detail on this thing is just insane. I wish I could. It's difficult on a live show, but could give you like some awesome close-ups on this. Probably I'll be making another kind of review video for this statue.
Yeah.
But whoa, man, this, as I said, like Prime One or Sideshow, they would probably sell these, or Imaginariums, they would sell these proximity pieces separately.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be more profitable. But I think XM kind of also gives you these extras, so that's for me another reason to go with XM. So
Mm-hmm. That's
but
definitely dope.
it's an amazing piece, and I really love it. And it's,
Mm-hmm.
its proximity piece is pretty big. I mean, it's bigger than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have that T-Rex, for example, from the Grimlock. That thing's huge too. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, talking about size, I mean, let's just kind of quickly move it, and let's see how tall it is. I think with the rifle, it's the tallest way you can get it. What's that in centimeters? This thing is 90, like almost 91 centimeters. 91 centimeters tall, man. This thing's insane, right?
Wow.
Yeah, this thing's huge. I didn't think it would be that tall.
So were you planning on displaying this?
That's a very good question. I've been asking myself the same thing. I was hoping still have some space next to my Soundwave, but that's something I still have to kind of make up with myself. And I had like two major spaces still left in my module cases, and I was in my head I was saving these for the Ghost Rider and for the Queen Studios Hulk on Throne. But
Some nice pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my debate. Like, where you putting that Ghost Rider? Where you putting this? Where you putting this Rodimus? But I got space for both of them. You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's my problem, running out of space. I know.
Yeah.
Every collector has that same problem, man. I
Yeah.
think if it's not now, it will be later on.
Yeah, you will run into that problem.
You
know.
I've heard of guys leaving the statues in the boxes, man. I'm like, I can't do that, man.
I have like at least you should have seen like my video. I have I don't know, I have around 50 boxes statues or something like.
So you switch them in and out?
No, I haven't. No, yeah, they're still unboxed. I haven't touched these statues. I have some of these statues since 3 years or something. I haven't unboxed.
Yeah, because to me that's painful because it's like it's painful.
You think it's easy for me? Trust me, man. It's
in depth. I get it though.
Depth we have like 34 centimeters.
Oh, okay, so that's like Okay.
Oh, let's see what we have in the house. Hey, welcome, Cash. Nice to have you in.
Oh, what up, Cash?
Hey, what's going on, man?
What up?
Chilling.
So in width, I believe the statue's it's not too huge either. We're talking about 51 centimeters of width. It's okay. It's not ginormous like Optimus Prime or Megatron. I think they took up more space.
Mm-hmm.
The issue with this statue is the height.
Yo, Cash, you a Transformers guy too, man?
Nah, I'm not a Transformers person.
I think he's more the Ghost Rider and
yeah.
Or
Cash he's a younger guy, so I'm like
yeah, man. I follow my man.
Yeah.
Like it's a celebrity, man. Nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Nice to join you guys in, and I don't know. Oh, what did I press? Like, sorry. Oh.
What do you think of the showcase, Cash, from last night?
Man,
Oh, that doesn't sound too good, man. That sounds like
That be,
or like rabbit hole.
nah. I mean, I like the Green Lantern, the Lantern Corp. I like Tri-Eye, Sinestro.
Yeah, those were
Um,
nice. Those were nice.
yeah, and Vampirella was cool. Um, yeah. I thought they were gonna show some Mortal Kombat stuff, other things, but it's cool.
yeah.
It's something I realized there. Like, I'm sure, like at least half of the statues or more were like anime characters.
Yeah,
With
a
the
lot of them were.
with the anime I mean, I like the Attack of Titans. That was really dope. You know, but I'm afraid if I open up that canister, it's a
Yeah,
wrap for me.
that's another rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were a lot of new rabbit holes on that show yesterday, man. I like the Green Lantern. I love the Sinestro. I think I was more excited about the Sinestro rather than the Green Lantern.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I have their first Green Lantern. Was it the new 52 one?
Hmm.
Something I'm kind of always hoping any company would do for like their for Green Lantern statues, like show more of like his powers, like with this huge fist or something coming in. I think that's something like that's missing on these licensed pieces.
What was the last Sinestro we seen? Was it XM? Because I'm trying to recall like which one. It's
Yeah,
been a while
Rebirth.
since we seen one, right? A one like that.
Does XM have a Sinestro? I wasn't aware of that.
I think so. It was 1/6 scale.
Yeah, 1/6.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. The last one I can remember was I remember Sideshow making one like many years ago.
Oh, okay. I knew they had one out, but it's been a minute since we seen one. Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong. Like I'm sure XM might have done one. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I could hold off on that Green Lantern, but that's Sinestro. It's definitely coming here.
I was excited about the Sinestro. I was impressed by that more than the Green Lantern.
Yeah, me too. Definitely.
What do you guys think is the time frame on those two?
Probably 2024, 25.
You think so? I don't know. That long?
It depends because look, what was the other one? A few of them haven't really been released or not even shipping yet. And we saw that I think 2 years ago. COVID slowed down a lot of stuff, so
True.
I don't think they're gonna throw those newbies out on us that quickly. You know,
Like for example, I remember
Cash
that.
and Mute.
No, I was saying nope. They're not. We still waiting on Constantine, man.
Yeah, you got Constantine. And everybody like, yeah, I'm getting that. You know, so
I'm still waiting for Prime One's Goku like that. Son Goku Super Saiyan. Like, I believe that officially was supposed to ship last year already, but it didn't.
Yeah, stored up everything, man. I don't know what's going on.
I wasn't. I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, but I didn't collect any of the statues. But when I saw that Super Saiyan 3 Goku from Prime 1 Trust, I just had to get that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I don't know. What was your favorite statue from Prime 1's show yesterday?
Oh, Sinestro, definitely.
Sinestro?
Yeah, definitely.
You, Chris?
Yeah, I'm a big Batman fan. That's what got me into the statue collecting. So I'll have to say the Penguin, man. Penguin was
interesting choice.
Probably my day one. Well, it's a day one for me.
Okay, and you, Cash?
I'll have to say the combination of Sinestro and Tri-Eye. It's just something I ain't seen done. So I like to see.
Are those two sold separate? I wasn't sure about. Are they sold separately or you get those together? I wasn't.
Man, I don't know how they gonna do that, but maybe a bonus deluxe or something, or $100 off if you get it. I'm not sure.
Because that was something that kind of confused me when I watched the video. I wasn't sure about that.
You know what's funny? I saw a lot of reactions. I was watching a lot of reaction videos of you guys, and when they were showing the semester, and then they showed the Tri-Eyes, everybody was like, "What's this?" But then they showed the semester. Everybody was like, "Oh, okay." Everybody was confused. Everybody was confused at first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt the same way too.
Like, who's this guy?
Because he was like, "Are they messing with us?" And then they just do the Sinestro, and they were like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, that's a beautiful statue. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's like the next statue like you guys are waiting for most like, or you're expecting and you're most excited about?
Well, for me, I got a first four figures Mega Man coming this week, I think, or next week. Yeah. And then of course I'm waiting on a lot of shit, you know. Well, I shouldn't say shit, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's time to start slowing down a little bit, man, because it's crazy, you know. But you see, with me, you know, I've been doing this for like 10 years. So there's some old statues that I have that I just gotta let it go because everything coming out now is just dope. It's super dope, you know. There's some statues that I probably would never get rid of, the ones that I started out with. But stuff that they got coming out is just insane. Like, damn, you know, it's beautiful.
Yeah, I figured if you have it, it's 10 years later and you still have it, you know,
Yeah.
probably like I can't get rid of this, you know.
Yeah.
What about
some
you?
stuff you go, some you don't, you know.
I just pre-ordered the Captain America, Queen Studios.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. I don't normally collect movie pieces, but that one got me, man.
Yeah, I
And
don't.
the price is great too. I couldn't pass it up.
I think the only movie pieces I collected were Ghost Rider. What's not Ghost Rider? What's Alien and Predator. I think those. You're muted, Cash, again.
No, I'm just saying, yeah.
Okay, no. What are you most excited about coming in?
I
think
mean,
I
I
know
haven't pre-ordered it yet, but probably Captain Marvel from XM or
Well, that's not a nice statue. Just thinking about that.
yeah. I got a long list of stuff I actually want to get, but as far as actually pre-ordered,
or statues you think that are shipping recent, like soon, like which one would that be?
XM Iron Spider-Man, still waiting on that paid off, so just waiting on it to come. When it comes, I'll be happy, man.
Is cannabis legal in Nebraska now? Because I mean, that's another way of getting funds in.
And here, probably not.
Oh, it's legal here now, so that's my
sir. Yes, sir.
Put in the LLC. I got that. I got those bags for you. You know what I mean?
That's true, man.
Yeah, here it's not. But like a neighbor country, like in Holland and Netherlands, it's allowed. You have all the like this cannabis tourism. That's all the people go all the way to Netherlands to have their weed, like in those called coffee shops. Yeah. I mean, they call them coffee shops, but they sell like just weed and you can smoke it there. And but actually, the German government is changing it. Considering to change that law, and I think the Netherlands are going to have problems because the Germans don't have any reason to go to the Netherlands anymore. So, so they're going to be running out of business. So.
Yeah, I just never thought I would see it in my lifetime. I never thought I would see, cats smoking in front of the police. Like, oh, what? That was a no-no. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't smoke, but I never thought I would see that.
Of course not. Yeah. Man. So, what do you guys think about Rodimus? Like,
super dope, man.
I think
dope.
Yeah,
I'm sure you won't be disappointed about him. I just hope for you nothing gets damaged when you get him, H.
Oh yeah, man. Knock on wood, man.
I pray for you, man.
Knock on wood.
Knock on the wood, sure.
Mm.
I got a quick question, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So I'm new to the game, right? So I see the Storm statue from Sideshow, right? I'm like, man, that thing is beautiful, man. I think because I love the X-Men. I grew up on X-Men, Fox cartoons, right? So I'm like, yo, that Storm is beautiful. But then I watch you guys, and everybody's bashing Sideshow. Everybody like, so I'm like, what's wrong with Sideshow, man? Because I think that, man, that statue is beautiful, man. And I know there's another statue, another Storm out there that everybody's like a gray or everybody loves, but man, that's that.
You see, with Sideshow is just that, I guess. Sideshow was the ones that, I mean, first you had Bowen, then you had Sideshow, and then you had other companies like XM coming out, but they were just taking it to another level. So it's
True.
kind of like when you start in the hobby, you kind of like start to, and then you start learning, because one of my friends, he found out about XM way before I did. And he was like, look, I know you, because once I tell you about this, you're going to go crazy with it. So I had to like, look, let me know how you get this shit, right? And when you start upgrading to the more higher end statues, then that's when people start to like forget that Sideshow was the one that was holding us all down, before we even knew about these other companies. So then you start looking at, certain details, paint. You start paying attention to all these things that just make the statue pop. Not that there's nothing wrong with a Sideshow, but I just think some people will go to the higher end statues and be like, well, fuck Sideshow. You know what I'm saying? But
H is absolutely right. Like I
yeah,
started off with Sideshow too, and once I started hearing about XM Studios, I was just like, whoa! Like I think my first XM piece was the Sandman right here.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
That was like I watched that one video unboxing about that once, and I was just like, whoa, where can I get that? Like just the way like H described it, and I was googling. Like I spent hours like googling like where can I get this statue here, and I finally found a place that sells these XM pieces here in Germany, and since then I'm just like I just with X Sandman from XM I just started licking blood, man, and once you lick blood, and trust me, you you don't feel like going back to Sideshow anymore almost.
And
there's nothing wrong with Sideshow. Like Sideshow does great pieces.
Yeah.
But like with XM, for example, it's also about the details and the packaging, and it's just like, as you said, it's another level. Like it's the difference between like really very good and excellent. Like it's
gotcha.
There's nothing wrong about it.
And then people like some collectors look at the edition size. Like some collectors want the exclusiveness to like only 300 statues in the entire world. Because now your statues appreciate instead of depreciating, and where people started shitting on Sideshow, they started having an ES of like 2,000, 3,000. So it's not really exclusive if you're trying to get rid of it, because it's like that shit is still available on the site. So why would I buy it from you unless you're trying to sell it cheaper than what Sideshow has it? And we don't know if they did that intentionally. We don't know. See what I'm saying? Because if you when a back in the days when a Sideshow statue sold out, it was gone, right? And people had to, if you decided to get rid of it, people put it up on places like eBay. And then eBay put their fees on it. So once you sell it, they take their 10-15% of whatever they charge.
Yeah.
And then the shipping, all that adds up. So where it gets competitive now, if you have an XM piece, trust me, you won't sell it. If it's gone, it's gone. Somebody's going to buy it. They may not buy it right away from you because they're thinking like, how can I cough this money up? But if you hold on to it, they're not making that piece no more. So eventually someone's going to give it and you're going to buy it.
Facts.
So that's why collectors started looking at the more higher end statues, and some people saying fuck. And then XM do listen to their community. You can make a comment like that shit is garbage, and the next day they'll change it. Whereas Sideshow's like, we don't give a fuck. You ain't got to buy the shit.
The edition size is definitely a big issue with Sideshow.
Yeah.
Like XMs, like usually they just have a few hundred pieces. I think the maximum what they may usually make is 999 pieces.
Yeah, man.
But most of those pieces they're way lower than that.
Like I mentioned,
for example, this Rodimus, the edition size is only 300.
300?
Yeah.
Yes.
Stats is like, I'm good.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right.
I didn't know that till you told me.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are XM guys. Is there a Sideshow statue you guys are thinking about getting?
No, the storm you mentioned, that's coming here. I'm getting
nice,
that storm.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm still with Sideshow. Just certain pieces that I would, because like with me, with the newer collectors, you guys are lucky because now you have more of a wide variety. You got choices. I mean, there wasn't no Queen Studios when I was collecting. I don't think PCS was like kind of coming up when Sideshow was out, and because I started with Bowen, so you guys got like a wide variety now of choices, so you can either go high end, you can go sideshow, you can go all over the place, so now for me, I like to look out and see like, okay, well, what's coming out, what's going to be exclusive in my collection. Like that's Sinestro. I haven't seen a Sinestro in a while, so that's why it's like, yeah, that's something you get, but you'll see, you'll start to learn like how your collecting habit. And
I don't know, like, what's it like, does it show like, I don't know, edition
yeah,
size?
I'll see a little bit.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I didn't even know that edition size was that low. So that's
Unfortunately,
perfect.
reflection, like, I think now you can see it better, like edition size 300 or so.
Yeah, I see it.
Mhm.
Damn. That's that. Yeah, I'm excited.
I mean, that's why I like special thing about XM. Like, you have these really low edition sizes and
Yeah,
for some statues,
yeah.
and they started like this MTO, like made to order kind of idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think XM, like, usually they don't have this exclusive or like deluxe versions like Sideshow or.
Mm-hmm.
I think they kind of slowly started it with, they call it like version A or version B. That's what they call it. Like, they had that, I think, with some other statues, but I think generally they don't do that as much as Sideshow or Prime One does. So, like, for example, I think like this proximity piece here.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was like with Sideshow, there would be like the exclusive version or something, but you only with XM you just have this one version. You get all or nothing. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they really go all out, So. Yeah.
Right.
But every collector is different though. Everybody has their own
Absolutely.
likes. Yeah.
There's no wrong or right here. I mean, you can.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
There's no wrong or right. Like, everyone has his own preferences, and so I mean, everyone has to decide for himself like what they prefer. Or I mean, some people, they prefer just collecting anime, or others combination, or others DC, Marvel, whatever. So everyone, if you're into collecting, you have to decide for yourself what you like.
Mm-hmm.
You have the space, you can collect everything too.
Right.
Yeah.
In terms of scales, how you guys feel about 1/3 and 1/4 mixing them up?
For me, the minimum is quarter scale. I am not a big fan of 6 scale. I can tell you that.
For me,
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not. I just don't like 6 scale. To be honest with you, it's gotta be minimum for me is quarter scale.
Gotcha.
Yeah, for me it's different. Like, if it was up to me, I would have my entire collection would be 1/3 scales because I just love the big statues that because for me it's like your character, your favorite character, just in your face. But scales don't really matter to me. I can tell you what XM, their 1/6 scale lines is amazing. Like, they give you a lot of details in comparison to all the other brands that I have seen.
True.
It's just amazing, and their 1/6 scales don't feel like a 1/6 scale. So
That's
scaling
one.
to me is not really a big deal. But preference wise, if I could get up 1/3, it would be all 1/3 in my collection.
There's some of those XM 6 scale pieces where I wish they were quarter scale.
Yeah.
And well, unfortunately they weren't. So, like, I remember they had the Harley Quinn with her hyenas like on the leash.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
nice.
1/6.
Yeah, I wish that was quarter scale. Like, I would have gotten that.
Yeah. See, my problem with Harley Quinn is, why does everybody do the Margot Robbie Harley? I like the old school Batman animated series Harley.
Totally agree with that.
That's what we need.
I don't like, as I say, I don't like movie statues. Like, I'm not. I mean, they're awesome, but I prefer the classical, like, cartoon versions.
Yeah, the classic.
But did you guys see the new Harley Quinn from Prime One? I love that. See, that's where I'm the oddball, because
the cyberpunk one.
Yeah, the cyberpunk one is coming here because that's different. That's totally different in comparison to like the comic book.
Is that a line that they doing, like cyberpunk or something?
I don't know. It was just it was kind of like it was just a one that they just introduced, and I liked where they went with it, So I wouldn't. I mean, if it's like XM where they want to start like a like that samurai line and start having all these, that would be cool, because I didn't think I was gonna like the samurai line until I actually saw them. I was like, damn.
I have like I don't know if you can see them, but like I have like all the samurai statues like lined up all over here, like
the samurais.
Like I said, I just picked up that Joker, man, and that
Joker is insane. Like,
love it.
And I don't understand why they waited so long to make that Joker. Like they made so many other like samurai characters before that, and that Joker came relatively late.
Yeah.
And that Cyberpunk from like coming back to this Harley Quinn Cyberpunk, I think the statue looks great, but maybe you're right about saying like maybe this is a whole new line. Like as you said, that you wouldn't like the samurai thing, it's a samurai concept, but for me, when I think of Harley Quinn, I always see Harley Quinn wearing that black and red, it's a bodysuit, like that jumpsuit.
Yeah, what they call it, like the Jester look, with the from the animated series.
Yeah, like that's the way I see Harley Quinn. Like as you were talking about my first statue, that was that Harley Quinn here. If you see it,
yeah, that's the look. Yeah,
that's a good one.
For me, that's the way I see Harley Quinn, and now they start like making her like with these I don't know, with those like blue and like kind of hairstyle, blue blonde hairstyles.
Yeah, the Margot Robbie look.
Yeah, exactly. And like I'm not a big fan of that, I'll be honest.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Even though some of them look nice, but that still like inside me, that's not Harley Quinn for me. Like that's the way I feel. Like
that's why I think I'm gonna pick up the tweeter head Harley Quinn. That's my look right there. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
Do it.
Is there another company that's done that Harley look besides Tweeterhead?
Not recently.
I think like a lot of companies are going for the Margot Robbie look recently.
Yeah.
They like I don't know. I don't know if it's a hype or something for Harley Quinn, but a lot of companies are just going for that look, and inside me it hurts me. Like I wish they would go back to the classical look.
Yeah, agree.
Yeah, that penguin though. That penguin that's coming here. I was like, cause like that's coming here. That's coming here.
XM penguin, like the samurai penguin. That thing.
Because it took a while for me to find my Batman. You know, it took a long time because like you see how everyone is saying that we all have a visual of how we want our favorite character. So
right.
The Jason Fabok is my Batman. That's that one is like, yes, finally, that's the one I want. You know, the Penguin, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense with that proximity piece. With Batman behind him, I don't really need that. You know, I prefer him behind.
Fabok though.
It's Fabok, but it's like I'm not gonna have two Batmans.
Fabok,
yeah, I'm not gonna have two Batmans. Like it's just not. One character has to represent. It has to be the signature of my character, of what I imagine. So that's how I collect. You know,
like from that with the showcase from yesterday. I know they've showed that statue before, but for me, the must-have was the Batman on throne piece. That was the Batcave Batman.
Yeah, that's a hot one.
They showed that before, but I think that thing. I'm a huge Batman fan. Batman is like my favorite, and I kind of grew up with Batman. And when I saw that Batcave throne piece, like I was just like, wow, that was a must-have for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that the price for that thing is going to be insane, like that.
Insane.
It's going to be insane, like, and I think, but kind of a shame with that statue is, it's. I mean, I'm sure that's when you see you have the small Batcave with the Batmobile and Alfred on the back. I mean, that must be. It's got to be like a centerpiece statue because hiding that thing in a distance is a shame.
So you gotta invest in like a rotating stand. You know what I'm saying?
I mean that guy even thought about the extra. We have that small.
Yeah, you gotta go all out for that one. You know.
What scares me is the thought of the shipping, man.
But that's what's messing up the game. That's what's messing up the game. You know, when they told me when I got slapped with a $1,000 fee for my Rodimus, I like, you got to be out your damn mind. Like
$8,000 for the shipping.
Yeah, the express. I said, hell no,
bro. I was gonna get the black Superman, the Hush Pride 1 Black Superman.
Yeah, I got that one.
And I went to check out in the Prime One site. I went to check out. Shipping to New York City was $700.
Damn.
The statue was $9.99 and the shipping was $700. I'm like, nah, you guys.
That's what's messing up the game. And
yeah.
And when you go to sell that bad boy, and you know your buyers start complaining like you trying to pull a fast one. Look, I tell people like you don't have to buy it. You don't. But if you do, this is my fee. You know, if I paid that fee, you're gonna pay that fee.
Yeah. That's more than half the price of the statue. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's business. It's nothing personal.
I was gonna order the XM Predator on Throne statue, and
that's another one. Yeah.
And Spec Fiction wanted $1,000 for shipping for that.
Yeah, man.
And I don't know. That's where I thought, like, man, is it worth it? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what's gonna mess up the hobby, and it's like, and that's why I tell people you can't really get at Sideshow, because if sometimes with a Sideshow, if there's like Prime 1 pieces that are on their site, then your shipping is going to be reasonable. You know, I wish they could collab with XM.
yeah, like I just got the Joker. The shipping was $100.
Yeah,
it was 2 boxes.
Yeah,
it was $100. So I'm like, I figured the Superman will be around the same because it was 2 boxes. So I'm like,
yeah. So you can't. They are also a distributor, so you can't buy stuff if they have it on their site.
Okay.
You know. But you know, with the other stuff that we love, man, it's like these prices is getting ridiculous. You know?
And the good thing with all these XM pieces, the retailer that sells these XM pieces for me here in Germany, he's not far away from where I live. So I made up some kind of deal with him. So I go to him and I pick up the statues myself. So I don't finish shipping that.
And then you guys got to watch my vent video coming for that Tweeterhead Joker, because that pissed me off something ugly. Like, nah, man.
Oh my god. I'm so.
Mm-hmm. I don't care. They can get mad at me and be like, "Don't be." Wait till that video comes out, because that's some bullshit what they did.
I don't know what to do, man, because I'm a big Joker guy, man. Look, that guy paint. I painted that right there.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
That's cool, thank you, man. Thank you.
That's
so
awesome.
I'm a huge Joker guy, man, and I love that statue. But that price, man, I'm like,
how did you make your Joker, like on the one from Prime 1, the one sitting down on the throne?
I think I get anything Joker, man. So I pre-ordered the Heath Ledger from Prime 1, and I got the bus with the different face, and I'm getting the
Joker, man.
Yeah, I'm a Joker guy. So I was waiting for the 1/4, and then I seen the price. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, they fucked up. You see, my Heath Ledger Joker that I got from Sasha actually sold to get that Libra Mijo Joker, because it was a more modernized Joker for me. Eventually, I will get a Heath Ledger Joker, but there's just too many of them right now. That is just it's OD, you know. But what Tweeterhead did, because to me now this was my comic book Joker, but to have, just watch the video. I'm going in on this one, because it's like come on, man, like what are y'all doing, you know? And you can't compare that to the Prime 1 Joker. It's a total, that's a 1/3 scale, and then you got Punchline, you know, that goes with that particular. This one has all the nice Easter eggs, all the nice intricacies, all the nice details, and you like, wow, okay, cool, you know what I'm saying? And then this is a new company. Now you're gonna jack up the price, like really?
You think
and make us wait for it, and then say, okay, yes, it's because we love it, so it's like, okay, yeah, they're gonna buy it. Like, nah.
Yeah, you think they're testing the waters to see how far they can get away with it, you know?
Yeah, they're testing it, but my thing is like, you know, give you a little preview. My video, I say, look, we don't need statues. We don't. This is something we just love. We don't need it. You know, as much as you love your collection, you don't need it. So if we say goodbye, I ain't gonna make no more money. You know.
But then they got Joker fiends like myself that were like, Hey, I think I'm gonna pay that, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I get it, but I'm saying they're making it like challenging to go work and you go buy some expensive shit and they just all in your pockets. Like, come on, man.
Yeah. I didn't really like the new Prime 1 Joker, to be honest, on the throne or in that chair. Like, I think the base I thought it was kind of empty. Like, it didn't have too much presence.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I think it's missing like the back part of the chair.
Exactly.
So,
yeah,
you got it.
Because you see his back, he has the jacket, but then it's like nothing else back there.
You nailed it. You just exactly, and that's why I said I'll stay with the Say Cheese Joker probably from Prime 1.
Yeah,
I really like that one.
I pre-ordered that one.
Yeah, that's a dope one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see as the game. It's always going to be here. So
yeah,
right.
So
what's the ES on that one though? The tweeter head.
I know the quarter scale is 500, which is good, but now with experience, if you pick that up, you're not gonna let it go right away. That's gonna be in your collection for a while. You're not gonna flip that, and then a smart collector is not gonna buy it from you. It's gonna be like, so what? There's so many jokers out there. So you gotta, all those things have to factor in when you're collecting. How long you're gonna have a piece. This, like I said, like some pieces that I have, I will never let go. Then some people buy them to flip them, but it's like, so what?
Okay, so I have to say, like, I mean, it's already getting like 2:00 in the morning here in Germany, and
man.
and I gotta go to work tomorrow, so
yeah.
I think I'll have to call it a day here. And
Gotcha.
Thanks for everyone joining in, and
yeah, thanks for the invite, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you, my brother. Appreciate
it. Everyone out there, thanks for joining in, and please don't forget to check out HStats show and Cash. If you haven't seen those, don't forget to subscribe to those. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And thanks again for Chris joining in. Nice to meet you.
Thank you for having me. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, nice meeting you, brother.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again soon. And saying thanks for everyone. And as I said before, like actually it's Easter in Ethiopia today and other like Orthodox Christian countries. So happy Easter again to everyone out there. And all I can say is God bless you. God bless our statues.
Yeah.
And
البين